Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy October. Hope everybody is doing well. I need to cut my hair today, as you can tell, but today you kind of get Bozo the Clown look. And I mean, that's fine. That's fine. Nothing wrong with a little bit of clowning. This morning, I am here with Millie, who really wants to go back out, but I already took her out, so I think she'll be okay. But we'll see. She might talk me into taking a remote trip outside just because she's adorable, and when she whines, it hurts my heart. So, yeah, this week at work, I am doing Google Cloud Run, Google Function or Cloud Functions, and Pub Sub events to trigger things. The biggest thing that I'm trying to figure out is software to demonstrate those things, because I've used Cloud Run. Cloud Functions is kind of beyond my ken because it's all code based, but I got to come up with some code snippets for that, and that's really the difficult part. Millie, you're fine. Lay down. Go lay down. We already went out. Go lay down. Where's your mom? Go see your mom. Go get her. Go on. Go get your mom. I don't think that's going to work, but we'll see. It is, it's October now, which, I mean, every day is a day. I had a physical yesterday, and I'm healthy, which is good. Physicals are less fun. I don't think physicals are ever fun. They're more awkward the older you get as a dude. I am not comparing this to women's exams, because those are extremely awkward and invasive. But we get like the slightest version of that as old dudes, and it's still not fun. But I'm considering this, just going back to the code snippet. I'm considering using ChatGPT just to give me some some code that I could then use to build small little applications. But we'll see how that goes. I'm not allowed to use AI for training, but I think that this is a step removed, so I think it might be okay. We'll see. What else? If you haven't read Expeditionary Force, the series by Craig Alanson. I just cannot recommend it enough. It's kind of an easy listening, so it's a really good audiobook. It was written with audiobook in mind. The entire series is narrated by one of my favorite narrators, and it's on book 17, just got released, and it's just super good. Good morning, Mary. I hope you're doing well. Hope the kids are doing well. It's a school day. It's so funny how little school has to do with our days anymore. Being somebody who was in school and then having kids very shortly after leaving school and then working at a school, school has like been so significant to our daily coming and going that now, like, it's so strange that it doesn't even matter. Like, when does school start? I don't know. You know what? It's just so bizarre that school has no impact on our lives anymore. And you, Mary, I mean, your life pretty much revolves around a school schedule. So, everyone's tired. It's time for the Lions game. Did they win? Did the Lions win? I'm just not a football watcher, and I was a really big baseball fan, but I just haven't had time the last couple of years. And this year, they're in the wild card. They're in the postseason. I mean, as one of the wild card teams. So we'll see how that goes. But it's pretty exciting. So the Tigers could do well. I'm sure the Lions are hoping for another good year. I have no idea what their talent looks like though. So, and I mean, honestly, again, I know little about football, and I don't really watch it. I watch the Super Bowl every year, but that's more a reason to eat delicious snacks than anything else. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. If you, I forgot what I was going to say. 5 years until my youngest graduates. Yeah, it is weird. And again, like for us, we also worked at the school, so it was like double duty. It was like not just part of our lives because of how it affected the kids, but like literally us too. So yeah, in 5 years, your youngest graduates. That's amazing. Wow, I can't believe he's that old already. Oh, congratulations. 3-1. That is really awesome. It's funny, the number of football games a team plays versus the number of baseball games a team plays are just like orders of magnitude different. It's so funny. But yeah, the Tigers are had a good season. And did make the postseason berth. So they're gonna. Now, of course, they just play one game, and I think they play against, I think, the Orioles is who they play against, and we'll see how that goes. But potentially they could keep going into the series, which is exciting. He said that. Yeah, getting old. Yeah, it doesn't get any better, kid. I got to tell you. Although I have braces, so part of me feels like I'm 12 years old still, but nevertheless. Oh, Donna does not work today. She's doing something, though. I can't remember what. She's got something going on. Oh, I think she is babysitting for a while, which she'll be stoked about. My grandpuppy, Gemma, got sprayed by a skunk overnight, apparently. Got a text message early this morning that Gemma got sprayed by a skunk, so that's gross. Man. Our dogs used to get sprayed by skunks regularly. Like during the summer, probably 3 or 4 times every summer they get sprayed. And then I rebuilt a fence in the backyard. Like there was a portion of the fence in the backyard that was not really a fence. It was just like bushes that were blocking some area and stuff, but it wasn't a true fence. And so I built it up with actual like brick and then like fencing. And ever since then, we have not had a skunk in the backyard. I mean, knock on wood, but it's been several years now. So I don't know. But yeah, at Amanda's house, and I don't know how the skunk would have gotten in because their backyard is fully fenced, but I mean, it's a big area and who knows, the skunk maybe could have climbed. It's just, yeah, there's just no way. And they have a wood pile, so probably it lives in the wood pile or something. I don't even know. But anyway, yeah, skunks are stinky, literally and figuratively. So yeah, I have not been fishing because the salmon are running so thickly that people are lining the riverbanks on both sides every day, and that is just not fun for me. So would I be more likely to catch one down there? Yes. Is it worth it? No, it is not. Plus, I haven't really had time, and this week is not going to be any different. I have to, again, write the code samples and then teach the stuff. And, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Anything else going on? I not really. I guess Thanksgiving is coming. That's a little bit exciting. We still have a long time for that, but, my middle daughter, who may or may not be watching, I can't tell who is watching, but they are not quite ready to move into their house. They're still painting, but also they're leaving this next weekend, and I mean, somebody's staying at their house to watch, but they hoped to get moved in, and I don't know. I mean, I just don't know if that's gonna happen for them. So I don't know. So my youngest is gonna house sit for them, but the question will be: will she be house sitting at their new house or out at the farm? And I don't know the answer to that. So anyway, it's just taken a long time to clean and get the house ready. But the house is in really good shape now. I mean, it's the stinky smell is pretty much gone, and they're starting to turn it into their own home. So, yeah. I have to fix our hot water heater. So at many points in my life, I would have just replaced the hot water tank. But I'm, as a homeowner now and somebody who doesn't want to spend a lot of money, I just kind of looked at it, figured out what was wrong based on looking and researching and looking at YouTube videos and such. So I know what's wrong. I have to replace the gas valve and the thermostat that's part of the gas valve. And so I'm going to do that this week. The part was like $175 versus like $650 to get the low end replacement hot water heater. So it feels worth it to me. I mean, $500 is $500. So yeah, I get to replace parts in our hot water heater. And with the issue that's wrong with it, it won't stay running for more than about 10 minutes. And so we don't have hot water, but I can light it and it'll run for about 10 minutes and then shut off. And then I can reset the thermostat. It'll run for another 10 minutes. So if I want to get like water really hot, I can. It just takes some manual effort. I'll go down, I'll light it, I'll wait for it to go out, I'll relight it, I'll wait for it to go out, I'll relight it. And after about, 30 minutes or 40 minutes, the hot water tank is full of very hot water. So I can manually do that. And, as long as we're not, a shower is the thing that empties it the quickest. But if we're just doing like, hot water for washing hands or whatever, the hot water stays hot for a very long time, which is cool. I mean, hot water tanks are very good at keeping hot water hot. But yeah, it's kind of this weird situation. So I actually, when the live stream is over, I'll probably go down and light and relight and relight and relight and relight, just so that the water gets nice and piping hot for anybody who wants to take a shower, a very quick shower this morning. And yeah, it's just a funny thing to have to do. But the part's not supposed to be in until Friday, which really stinks. Let's see. Yeah, the shipping still says delivery on Friday. So, which is honestly, it's probably a good thing, because if it came earlier, I would want to take the time to install the part, but I really need to use the rest of this week to work. So Friday is the end of the pay period. If it arrives, shipments usually arrive around noon at our house. So finish up the day of work, and then I can go and do the hot water tank. So the timing is good, even if it's a frustrating week of lukewarm water for most things. Yeah. I guess that's about it, though. Nothing else exciting is happening. I thought that I was going to come up with plans for every day of the live stream, but so far I still only have Thursdays, which I know is disappointing, but it's still so crazy busy with work, trying to get everything done. I don't know if things will get less busy once winter hits. I feel like no, but for some reason it seems like wintertime you have more time inside. Maybe it's just because you don't have to go outside. Of course, this year we're going to have a lot more snow, so a lot more shoveling and snow blowing outside, but we'll see how that goes. Oh, speaking of winter, the mechanic who I use has time. It should have already been there, but it's not. I have to get my truck out to him. I blew a brake line in my truck last winter, and I haven't used it since. But there's a secondary line, and I think I can drive it out to him as long as I go slow and stuff. And we'll see. Hopefully that goes well. What do I know more snow? I know that El Nino is over. La Nina, the weather phenomenon in the Pacific Ocean, is happening. So we're switching from El Nino to La Nina, and that means wetter weather for us. And of course, wet in the wintertime is more snow. So we should get more snow this winter than last winter. I mean, of course, it's all, law of averages, but with the La Nina weather patterns, that should bring us more snow. I mean, it's a low bar to have more snow than last year. I mean, last year, my goodness, the ski resorts, they just had to be hurting because there was so little snow. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, it's not necessarily supposed to be, I don't remember. I think maybe colder and wetter, but definitely wetter. So, I mean, definitely more snow. I don't remember what our temperature is supposed to do, but cold enough for snow, and then moisture for actually making the snow. So, and that would be actual system snow, not just lake effect. I mean, lake effect is, can dump a lot of snow, but it's not nearly as widespread or predictable. Whereas system snow is, just covers the whole area. And that's the kind of snow we're supposed to get more of, is the system snow. So, yeah. Oh, I don't know if anybody watching gets their flu shots, and I certainly don't want to turn this into a vaccine conversation, but the flu shot this year made me feel icky. Ugh. I usually have a pretty strong reaction to the flu shot, but I mean, me getting sick, I have such bad lungs that it's really, really, really a bad idea if I get, some sort of the flu or anything like that. But the flu shot always makes me feel kind of icky. But man, this year I felt downright terrible, even overnight. I'm feeling okay right now, so I'm hoping that the reaction is gone. But I always have a stronger reaction than most. But this year is particularly bad for me. So if you're going to get a flu shot, just know it might be you might feel icky for a day. Oh, can't think of anything else. This might end up being a shorter live stream today, and I just need to come up with stuff to do that's fun, or come up with topics to talk on. Sometimes we'll get you child as a frequent viewer of the live streams, but they have kids that they're getting ready as well. So for school, so often can't do the morning live streams, but they're really good at asking questions that spark conversation. And I'm not great at that, so I should work on that. I should work on that. Conversation topic starters. I mean, they make them for podcasts, but current events like tech news would be ideal. So I'll look into that. And then obviously be willing to sidetrack into anything. I should also watch some recordings of other tech people's live streams to see how they go. The thing is, we're so small that it's not like there's a lot of people to ask questions. I know a lot of live streams are that. Hey, if you have any questions, ask me anything, and like to respond. But a small group, especially early in the morning, who wants to ask questions? Ugh. So yeah. I might close the live stream down. Yeah, I guess it's going to be a short one today. Mary, thanks for tuning in. I think, Mary, you might be the only one here talking to me this morning, which, again, is fine. It's fine. Looks like maybe there's somebody on YouTube as well. So YouTube watcher, I think I'm going to shut it down. I'll try better. Tomorrow is another day. There's some wisdom for you. And I'll try to have some topics to talk about, either news topics or something. I think last week on Wednesday we played a little bit of video games. We'll see what's going on. But I might go back and lay down for a little bit. Pretty tired. Was up past midnight, and not even for anything cool like watching a Lions game. But have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow morning if you're